Okay, if you have not yet heard any of the Ben and Eric Patreon podcast, good news, I've got a free clip right here for you now. The latest edition, we busted out our game, Bet on Ben, which is just the easiest trivia game that there is, and always a good time. So we pick it up with that. And just a reminder that the full show, you can check it out for free. My Patreon is a free trial for 7 days. You must put in a payment form. And you can try it out. If you have never done that before or you haven't been a previous Patreon member, you can sign up for the free trial. So there you go. No strings attached. You do have to put in a payment form. Once it goes past 7 days, it will charge you. But you can even sign up for it and then immediately cancel it. And then you still get the 7 days. It's risk-free for you. Patreon.com/Eric Zane. Enjoy my free clip of the Ben and Eric Patreon podcast. Logan, hey, buddy. It is time for the world-famous Bet on Ben game.
Oh, I can't wait to lose.
Now, I don't know if I was seeing things, but it looked like you had some type of apparatus to your mouth at a few various times during this podcast. True or false?
I got a few different apparatuses kicking around here.
One looked like to be some type of like a pipe. That's the one. That's the one.
That's the one.
So what's the living arrangement there? It's you and who else is there?
My son's mother and me.
So your son's mother and you, but the kid's not there.
My son's there here. Yeah.
Okay, all right. Does he? How old is he?
14.
So the whole house smells like pot. He's like, oh, Dad's smoking pot again.
I'm in my bedroom, door shut. I'm sure they can smell it. It's Maine.
Have you ever had a family pass the bong time?
Yeah, I smoke weed with my mom daily.
Oh yeah, but what about the 14-year-old?
Yeah.
Oh no.
Has he tried to steal any of your stash yet?
I sure hope not.
Oh, he has, dude. Come on.
That's quite possible, but let's hope not. I mean,
okay,
I was smoking at his age, so
if you caught him doing it, what are you going to be upset at him?
I mean, yeah, but
would you be upset because he's diminishing your stash, or because he's smoking?
because he's 14, he shouldn't be smoking. But
yeah,
yeah, that'd be a tough one.
Oh yeah. He's been smoking since he was
used the same, argument that I would with my dad at 14. Well, you do. Why can't I? And let's have that conversation of, well, I'm an adult and that,
I know it.
Yeah.
Which we've had that conversation. He knows I smoke.
That never works. Whenever you say, I'm an adult, they're like, fuck you.
Oh man, daily. He actually uses those words.
Holy shit, this is great. All right.
It's awful.
Here we go.
All right.
When, give or take 1 year, either way. Tell me if you've heard this one, Ben. When did Facebook first launch? Logan, are you going to bet on or against Ben?
I bet on him.
Ben, when did Facebook first launch?
Yeah. I don't know when it. Damn. I know when I became aware of it and started signing up. I think it was like 2005 when my first year of college.
Okay.
I'm gonna guess 2004. Is that the exact year?
Correct.
Oh wow.
Well done.
I must have been one of the first schools on it or something. I don't know.
You were the first class.
Like you had to use like a college email address back then.
Very interesting tidbit there.
To get on Facebook, yes. Jeez.
What was the coffee shop named in the hit TV show Friends? They've been talking about that show a lot lately. Logan, are you going to bet on or against Ben?
I bet on him. I bet he knows it. Everybody knows it.
Central Perk.
Correct. We are off and running.
Yes. I've seen that show a time or two.
You know, I never, ever even watched it once.
You're not missing out.
No way.
Amanda doesn't like that. She's like the biggest fan of that show.
It's an okay show.
I remember
At its best.
We were, side note, I was working on the Joe and the Poor Boy show.
Yeah.
And this booking agent reached out and said, if you do this interview for this show with this guest, we'll let you have bigger interviews. It was basically doing a favor.
Okay.
And so we had a relationship. We said, yeah, all right, sure. But you have to do it live, and you can't fuck around with them. I'm like, yeah, whatever. That's I wanted to do the dude. I was doing the dude at that time.
Oh, really? Okay.
And and so I had to do a straight interview with some loser no one's ever heard of named Matt LeBlanc.
Okay.
So I'm like, oh, God, tell me about the show. What's it about? I'm like, oh, this is terrible.
Yeah.
And I just wanted to rip that guy a new one, but was not to be.
And now still nobody knows who he is.
Yeah. I would have
What has that dude done since Friends?
I don't know. I mean, Matthew Perry, at least he had an interesting
his
life.
spin-off show.
Episodes, Man with a Plan. Where the fuck you been, man?
What?
Oh, there you go. She thinks she don't know what the fuck's up with Matt LeBlanc. Do you hear that?
Who the hell has heard of those shows?
I ain't seen none of those either.
Yeah.
Hey, I don't want to just jump in, but episodes is freaking awesome. Check it out.
Very popular.
Mike,
Episodes, I think, was on HBO.
That's what Mike just said. Mike just said it was excellent.
Yeah, and Man with a Plan, I think, is still on there on CBS.
Yeah, so Amanda's basically telling you to suck her dick there.
Yeah, I guess. What did it have? One season?
I don't know. I got more than one person saying that was a good show, Ben. I've never heard of it.
Which show? Man with a Plan?
No, episodes.
Or his spin-off Joey? Oh,
whatever. This is stupid. All right.
High up here in the playpen.
Oh, I think we can agree on this. Matthew Perry will not be in any more shows.
True.
How old was Rose in the Titanic movie when she was recounting her story, give or take 2 years either way?
I bet against him.
That's a good call.
How old was Rose in the Titanic movie when she was recounting her story, give or take 2 years either way?
Old enough to fuck.
What?
I have no idea that I'm going to say 84. She's got to be old as shit, right?
Yeah, in the film, she was 100.
What? Damn. Was that the real Rose, too?
Rose was the fictional character.
Okay.
That was the Hollywood.
Right, but I didn't know if there was. I didn't know if there was actual.
There was no
actual
Jack
lady
either. There was no Jack.
Yeah, but there's survivors of the Titanic that it could have been based off of.
All right. The guy who Billy Zane played was based on a real guy, if I remember.
Oh, so then it's not so far-fetched, is it, Bobby Knight?
Holy shit.
There was a ship called Titanic that sank.
Damn.
All right, we're going for $8 here.
I love it.
What was the first Disney animated feature movie that was not based on an already existing story? Basically, an original work, not based on, like, for example, Snow White. What was the first Disney animated feature movie that was not based on an already existing story? Logan, are you going to bet on or against Ben?
I think I know it, but I am going to bet against Ben.
All right. It's a good call. There's a lot of Disney movies. But I'm going to say my favorite one which is The Lion King. Oh shit! That's
I call
lucky guess.
Bullshit on that, FYI.
Why?
What's the matter?
It's based on Hamlet.
All right, and then that clip ends with Amanda bursting in like Kool-Aid Man. That's going to do it for my free clip of the Ben and Eric Patreon podcast. Thanks for checking it out. Full show. I should say in English, thanks for checking it out. God, I talked so fast there. I caught myself. You can get the full show, patreon.com/Eric Zane. Thanks for checking this out, folks. Bye-bye.